Hello again. Want to make a video update of my wheel. Basically have the two baby stroller wheels together now again. The magnets are too thick for better torque, and they have been for quite a while. But have them kind of staggered. I have 6 coils, nice well wound coils with the nice thick run wire on each, and some are like this one's tri-filer, this one's a quad filer, this one's a quad, and this one's a quad. But basically that's only because the wire I had was already wound into bifilers, and it's a real bitch to get them apart. So I doubled them up, and actually it turned out perfect because you want to have the right ohmage on the run coil. But anyways, with that in together, my run coils ended up around 8 ohms, like Bedini suggests, and this is good for torque. And the trigger wires, I know I could put transistors on all of them, and you know, like Bedini does. But I basically have them parallel, and I think I could wire them in series on the same coil, and maybe get a higher spike going into the battery. I don't know. I just like to experiment. But anyways, I think, as I've said in my past video, that I'm trying to get torque here. Something I'd like to point out: I haven't watched Bedini videos in quite a while. And in the last few days, I had a real good dose, you know. And a lot of people, it seems, build these things and the kit that he sells and all that, but they tune these coils to their sweet spot, which is, you know, the spot where the run wire is using the least amount of amp drop. But it's been my experience, and I've seen a couple others, but most people presume that they turn these circuits up and the amp draw goes up, and they presume that the wheel becomes less efficient. But I don't really think that's the case. The more amps you pump through that run wire, the more you're going to recover through the trigger wires. I think that's how it's going. But definitely when you turn up or turn down the resistance on your variable resistor, the wheel will go faster generally, and you'll pull more amps off your run battery. But at the same time, when you do that, more charge goes into your charge battery. So basically it's the same, I would imagine, percentage of give and take ratio there. Pretty close to unity, but you know, not bad. Really good. Really good, efficient motor. I don't want to misspeak, because if you have 2 banks of batteries running off one, charging the other, and then you have a switch system where you could switch it, say even every other day, and then make the one that was the run the charge, and to switch back and forth, it'd run for a very long time. But no, I mentioned before that I'm gonna modify that alternator down there at the end. I'm not doing that anymore. I can make a way better generator. I don't know what I was thinking, but generators can be made way better than those things. I really don't know what I was thinking. But anyways, I have really good torque right now with 6. I can put 6 more on this wheel, bottom wheel, and then I can put 12 more on the top wheel. So when I'm done, I'm going to have 24 of these coils on this wheel. It has pretty good torque already, man. But I'm going to add 18 more. I don't care. I know this is going to work. Simply because you're taking from one battery bank, and I'm going to get a lot more deep cycle batteries after I build my new wheel, and I'm going to have a nice three batteries on one side, or 4, and 3 batteries or 4 on the other, and switch between them. Run charge, run charge, run charge. And what I pull off my generator with my torque is going to be cool to see. There's a video out there. I'll leave the link in the info box. I'm sure everyone who's watching this video has seen it, but I'm going to leave it again anyways. Australian guy basically made a motor which he kick-starts himself with a wrench, and it's a pulse motor, and it's basically doing this concept. And I get a lot of negative feedback from people saying this is not going to work and this is why and whatever. I'm not listening. I see it now. But 18 more coils and she'll be freaking humming. It already burns my hand to put friction on it when it's running. Like within a second it burns my hand. But I'll give her a spin. My run batteries, it's 2 deep cycle 12 volts that are hurting right now. They're at 22.3, and right here I have my amp draw we can look at. And I'm going to give her a spin. And my wheel's heavy. So we flipped her on. You can hear it pumping, those coils thumping on the magnets. But basically, that's going to settle right there. That's going to settle at about 2.7. 2.73, somewhere around there. You divide that by 6 coils. I don't have my calculator out here, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. But like I said, I really don't care. Let's say 3 amps, just because 3 amps at, let's even say 25 volts. 3 amps at 25 volts is 75 watts. I don't care, because I'm getting it back on the charge. I don't care how much I use here. Turn it up, you use more amps, you're going to get more in your charge side of the Bedini circuit. That's the way it works. There's a sweet spot on these coils though where it's going to use the least amount of amps. I'm aware of that. But I'm not doing that here. This wheel, and it's still, I put friction on it, and the amp draw doesn't go up, in fact it goes down. Ow. But it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm going to leave a link to one of my old videos from last year, and that's a video showing what I'm talking about. Basically I have my coils, Bedini coils, tuned to their sweet spots, and I have the output coming from it. The Bedini, all the outputs from the circuits going into a cap, and then I have that going into a drill, and you'll see what happens when I turn the circuits up. But I'll leave that link as well. Maybe I'll leave a couple other political links. But I wanted to keep you updated. I'm out of transistors. I like the 2N3055s. I've tried others, bigger ones, whatever. I like these ones. So I'm going to go buy 6 more, and I'm going to be scrounging for wire big time. But this is what's going on. More torque, more torque. It's actually kind of unnerving. The camera doesn't do it justice for how heavy it is and how quickly it gets up to top speed. Anyways, till next time.